Welcome back to the Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from Ivar Blood Axe. I believe this is Odin's Men other channel. This is a really good clip of just what's been going on with women in the gym and just berating men for being at the gym and being men. So please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate that. And let's get to the chow. It's chow time.
Theory once again proven, because the sun is setting on that hairline.
Oh, sorry, I'm actually blind. That's a sentence I have to say a lot as a blind person. Once I was in the gym minding my own business on a machine.
Can you imagine today's culture? The guy can't see. He didn't know what his eyes are doing. And all of a sudden he gets accused of being a stalker. It's 2023. Sounds right.
I'm doing whatever exercise and I hear someone a few meters away say, "Oh, do you like the view?" I'm thinking to myself, uh-oh, we've got a bit of a gym creep here. I wonder what idiot is looking at this poor woman, making her uncomfortable. I don't hear a response from whoever she's talking to, but then I hear again, much closer to me now, "Did you hear me?"
Wow, I mean, you have to feel terrible. Let's say you're the woman, and the guy's just staring off into space because he can't see. And then you assume he's staring at you, and you find out he's blind. There's got to be regret there. There's got to be like, well, I'm
At
fooling
least
myself.
I
I
would
need
assume
to
so.
check myself at the door.
Why are you staring at me? Now, I don't look stereotypically blind, but one thing I do, especially when I'm focusing, is just stare into the distance. And it turns out that I was unfortunately staring right at this woman while she was doing her exercise. I replied to the woman who's now inches from my face, all up in my area.
Can you imagine this? Woman's up in his grill, spitting soy on him. He's like, I'm blind. I can't even tell. I can maybe see a glimpse of a shadow in front of me, but I can't see you in your thong. Sorry.
I say, I'm very sorry, didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. I'm actually blind. I was not staring at you, I was staring at nothing. She's not having any of it. She tells me to shut up, calls me a creep, storms off, gets a gym worker. I plead.
I mean, the guy looks blind to me. You see their eyes, they're kind of shifty just because they don't work like us. And she doesn't just stop there. She's got to go to the gym worker. This guy needs a medal for his patience.
I agree. But they are not listening to me. I was removed from the gym that day.
They removed him from the gym? That's some kind of discrimination or something right there. What the fuck?
The gym should be a safe space where everyone feels comfortable, but I promise you, not every guy in the gym is a creep.
Wow, can you believe that? I mean, I think this guy's blind, and he gets booted out. The gym worker's like, get out. Well, I'm blind. I can't tell what my eyes are doing. I can't focus them. Get out, son. Hey, sure, her feelings are hurt. Move on.
Ridiculous.
Let's show a little bit of gym drama. It seems like it's all the fad now. Like, get in there with a thong, bending over hard, record yourself, and then publicly shame men about the same thing.
I got front row seats.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
At a local gym, this man is held back by others while verbally attacking a female gym goer.
This is absolutely disgusting, disturbing, and just so sad to see because this is not what the gym community is about. To this young woman, I am so sorry that this happened.
This guy's big time at like the gym life, right? Mike Swole or something. And he's
Joey
getting the crosshairs of all the lunatics. We're about to see one. So you get the blind guy who's just staring off into space. Get out, creeper. You can't look. They're bending over, doing all this stuff, and you may just be staring off into space, right? You may be going, wow, she's in good shape. She's in bad shape. She's ugly. Do I know her? Not necessarily into her. You're just bored. It's a gym. There's mirrors everywhere.
Please don't let this discourage you from going to the gym. Nobody deserves to be yelled at or spoken to in that manner, whether at the gym or anywhere. And all because of what? Because you were taking too long on the sit machine? I don't care how long you take. Nobody has the right to come up and yell and berate you.
I think that's the exception to the rule, but hear me out. The women bending over, like they get in front of you and they got these outfits that are for attention, right? I don't suspect they wear them because they're comfortable. I mean, in particular, the ones that have like the stitching is for the thong. If you don't look, it's a problem.
Okay,
if you look,
those
I'm like,
ones
wow, she's in great shape. I mean, what exercise is she doing? I want to get that kind of caboose. and then they shame you. I mean, where's the win here?
That a simple conversation could have handled this. The gym is a shared space. You have to talk to others. You have to interact. Do so with kindness and remain calm. Excuse me, miss. How many sets do you have left? How much longer do you have? Would you mind hurrying up? Boom. This never happens. And it's...
I've been in the gym a long time. I worked at a gym in college. I've never seen such a thing. I mean, we're talking, I'm an old guy. I've seen a lot of this. Never seen that.
So really, really sad to see those three gentlemen standing there allowing this to happen and doing nothing. Please know that if I was there and so many others, we would have had your back and we would have...
This man does nothing wrong.
Here's the issue that Joey is running into right now.
Oh, God, this one. Nothing can be good come out of her mouth about Joey. Oh, she watches Joey, she says, but wait for the insult.
I'm a fan of Joey. I've followed him for a long time. I love him, and I do not believe that he as an individual is a misogynist or is intentionally promoting any kind of negative gym treatment towards women at all. Not even a little bit. The issue that he's running into right now is that he is empowering by defending man after man after man after man after man after man.
The guy just dunked on some men who were like giving the woman shit. And he has said these women that are like, oh, he looked at me, look, he's a creeper. And they put him on, they get 5 million views. And the guy's like, I was just looking around. I mean, I saw her bending over and I am a man. And I glimpsed briefly, but she caught me in the mirror. You can't win here.
In all these videos where women are saying we feel uncomfortable, he is giving such a loud voice to all these men. If you go on his Instagram, if you go on his TikTok, it is just flooded with men commenting, yeah, exactly, speaking facts is now equated to misogyny.
Well, that's the problem. All these women are saying these men are stalker, creeper, feral. You saw that one, right?
Yeah.
And then if you say something about it, you got men who are like, yeah, I agree. I watched the video with you. It's not right. You can't say anything. It's men get in your corner. But if you're a white man, shut the hell up. And that's what I need you to do.
You know, if I just look at a girl and she's going to get all hot and bothered and blah, 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 blah. What this does is this narrative is taking over what Joey's actually intending to do, which is to keep the gym a safe and equitable space.
Gym is the gym. It's a public space, safe and equitable. No, thank you. I hate those terms. That means nothing to me because the equity they're talking about doesn't exist. That means grown men going into the female locker room with their female penis in front of 5-year-olds. Hard pass. Thank you.
We're going to have a platform. If you're going to have millions of people listening to you, including a lot of gym bro types, you need to be very aware.
Well, that's his market, or gym bros. They're not fat people sitting on the couch.
The man can't even defend other men. How sad is that? Him defending other men is giving men too much of a voice and too much of a platform to speak the truth. Holy cow.
His whole market would be people who work out. Yes, the vocal minority may be toxic. I'm sure that's a thing. But he's big enough where you're going to have people like that. I don't know what she wants from the guy. I know she wants a sugar daddy long term, but what else she want from him?
Of the misogynistic, patriarchal culture that we are all living in. It's not about women.
Of course, the patriarchal, misogynistic culture we're living in. I mean, this woman's got the latitude to go on and just shit all over men, but somehow there's a patriarchy that's holding her down. We're not doing too good of a job. If there is said patriarchy.
Crying and whining and trying to get attention, trying to get views all the time. Are there some of those videos? Sure. But I am 32 years old. I have been
you hit the wall.
I have been essayed multiple times.
That has nothing to do with the gym situation. I'm sorry it happened
Seriously.
to you, but zero bearing on anything we're seeing here. These women in the middle of a gym doing all...
It's funny how the past never really matters, and then all of a sudden they always bring up the past at times where it doesn't matter.
These acrobatics bending over in their thongs, and they catch a guy glimpsing, and then they target him and they shame him. It has nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, but your situation.
In personal life and professional life, I have been scared. I have been stalked. I have been chased home. I have been followed. Like, my story is exactly like most other women I know.
I would disagree. I've dated a lot of women, have 2 girls. This is not a normal story. I mean, God bless her. I hope things turn out, but this is not...
I don't think every woman's been raped. Sorry.
A normal story for most women. Come on.
So if you are going to be creating this content, you need to do so with caveats and with an understanding of the historical and societal.
No one will ever watch it with caveats. Was he going to say, okay, when you're lifting, you're doing your deadlifts. If you see a woman, put your head down in shame. Like, walk away in shame. And what's the caveat here?
Context that we are living in.
Whatever the with your body, nobody's stopping.
Here we go. This is one of these fat acceptants who shames all men nonstop. This fat woman. You know, take a gander at her briefly. She is something else.
That's where that should have stopped. That's where this garbage video should have ended. Unfortunately for all of us, it did not. But that's okay, because the universe brought you to me. I cleared a spot for you, brother. I cleared my sketch, because you came from my girl test, not on my watch. First of all, let's get this out of the way.
She's the one that got denied into a club because she was chunky, because she's morbidly obese, right?
Yep.
Then she got all angry, aggro about it. This one's a troll, I think. That's her thing. Somehow she has latitude because she's got a somewhat attractive face, morbidly obese, but all of a sudden has the latitude to shit on guys, and they take it because she's black vagina holder, right?
Tess Holliday is one of the most famous models in the world.
I don't
Did you
care.
hear what I said? In the world.
She's morbidly obese, and she said she's anorexic. I mean, they're checking the description. I did a whole video about it, Odin's Men. And people go, oh, you're anorexic, Tess. I'm like, no, you're morbidly obese. Can we stop with the fantasy land for a
The
second?
Instagram and all your garbage content. And I can tell from your pictures that you're strong 5'5", like on a good day. And I'm guessing from those feet that your shoe size is probably what, like an 8, 8.5? Yeah.
Shame, insult, and guilt, right? Calling him a short king, saying he has small feet, and, you know, oh, women.
If it can't make it past the cheeks, you could just say that, bro.
Well, you're that big and fat. Maybe it's a problem. You need to get like a 14-incher, like a dog toy, we'll call it.
Yep, just as I suspected. My theory once again proven, because the sun is setting on that hairline. Do you own a mirror? Like, that's my only question.
You know, the thing about all this, it's cute. Like, guys lose their hair. I didn't lose my hair till I was probably in my 40s. And then these women, if you say something, you're like, you're 35, you're bare. They're like, oh my God, you can't say that. You're shaming me. I mean, there's no good point to all this back and forth. I understand that she just seems like a fat troll. That's her jam.
That's definitely her
I
jam.
know you can see, because you got saucers for eyes. Look how easy it is to lie. You look super tall.
I just think it's funny a fat chick, like, trashing other fat men for being fat and unattractive. The world has gone upside down.
Do you come from a tall family? I
how
bet you come
privileged
from a
women are.
long line of strong hairlines, huh? What's under that hat? I bet you a full head of hair. Telling me that that is not the Lollipop Brigade? What?
Here's the thing. Look at Harvey Weinstein. You make some corn or you're enticing, alluring, endearing. You're going to hook up with women. I mean, this one is going to die angry. I hate to say
Why
it.
are y'all so little? Spray painted on hairline too? Bro,
Right,
out of
right.
here.
I wanted to prove the point. These women complain about being stared at or body shaming. This woman's whole jam is body
Yeah,
shaming.
seriously.
How does this end? Is anybody ever going to be happy? Is the whole world about trolling people? Let me know.
Seems that way. How's that chow? Can you believe that blind guy got kicked out of the gym? That's so ridiculous. You know, and then that woman just talking S on what Joey Swole does. Like, he defends women and men. And what, women just want to shit on men so much that they're gonna shit on us defending ourselves. Men aren't even allowed to defend other men. This is how sad society is nowadays. Please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. It's chow time.